Hello, how are you all and how are you all feeling today? How are you all feeling after this extension of lockdown announcement? Yeah, even I was feeling like, I was feeling sad because I won't be able to meet my colleagues and my office people. But other than that, I was okay with working from home because it's very hot outside and I don't want to move out of the house. I want to stay indoors. Yeah, so I am Jyoti and I am a life skill trainer, well-being and transformation coach, and I work with schools, teachers, and children, developing them on social and emotional skills. So I work with an organization called Learning Curve Life Skills Foundation, which works on building social and emotional skills in children. So, have you observed one thing in during this lockdown period? All the news or all the activities, people they were talking only about stress management, anxiety management, change, working on change, working on your mindsets, mindfulness, and all these things. So, see, this is what is social and emotional skills, which we talk about, which we believe that everyone should have these social and emotional skills so that they can become a responsible adult who can make responsible decisions. So that's what we do. Other than that, okay, during this lockdown period, what one habit which you have formed and what one habit which you have overcome and what helped you to overcome that or what helped you to form that or stick to that? Any answers? Of course, it's self-control. So today I'll be talking about self-control. So what is self-control? Self-control is the ability to manage your impulses, desires, your emotions, your behaviors, so that you can achieve your goals. And why it is important? Because it helps you to be more determined, to have more willpower and achieve your goals, achieve your desired results, right? So why it is important? It is important because it benefits in health, it improves your health, and it also helps you to monitor and give motivation to you, so that you can work on your goal, you can take actions towards your goal. And also we have seen various results on health results which tells us that people who have more self control or children who have more self control are, are not addicted to or not do they do not have this overweight issues. But children who do not have, who have very low self control, they get addicted to drugs and their other substance abuses, because they are not able to overcome it, or they come under the peer pressure. Yes. So another thing is why it is important to, to overcome this habit, or to have self control. Let me give you a very small example. So when we were studying, when I was a child or when we were studying, my father was very much against us watching TV, because he used to say you watch TV only for half an hour, but what you will do is you will talk about TV, about that show, then you will talk about the actors of that show, then you will give your reviews. So ultimately you are going to spend 2 hours after, even after the show, and that disturbs your entire study regime or study schedule which you have planned. So don't watch TV during the study period or during that time. Only after, once you achieve your goal, or once after you have completed everything, then only you go and watch TV, and that will help you in achieving good results in academics. And which now when I look at it, when I'm researching this topic, I can very much relate to this. Yes, exactly. So that is how that self control is built, that is how your determination to achieve is built. And this is such a great example, and a great example. And so all of us have one inner voice in us. This inner voice keeps us in our in comfort zone, right? It doesn't allow us to move out of our comfort zone. Rather than it protects us. It protects us like a mother. It takes care of us like a mother. And whenever, for example, you have a goal of weight loss. You want to lose some weight, and to lose some weight, what you have to do? Um, you have to make a diet schedule. You have to eat good healthy food, and then you have to do exercises. Now, what will this little voice tell you? Ki one day if you don't do exercise, nothing will happen. One day if you eat sweets, nothing will happen. Go ahead and eat. It will not ask you to stop, or it will not ask you to control. Rather, it will say, go ahead, nothing will happen. Do the cheating. It's called cheat meal. Go ahead and do it. Right? So that is our inner voice. So there are two types of inner voices. One is at lower level and one is at higher level. So this lower level voice always asks you to be in your comfort zone. Whereas higher level voice, it motivates you, it inspires you, it asks you to stick to the diet, to stick to the schedule, so that you can achieve your goal. It takes you towards your goal, right? So this lower level voice controls you. The higher level, you control the voice. You have more control over the voice. So whenever there is, we can call it as lower level as victim mode. Where if you are in victim mode, you can never achieve your goal, and you have very low self control. But when you are at the creator mode, when you have your okay, I can achieve anything, I can do anything, I can achieve my goal. So you are the creator of that particular thing, and you will be able to achieve your goal. 100% sure that you will be able to achieve your goal. So what are those tips, or how to develop or improve your self control? So whenever you have make a goal, right? First thing is make a goal for yourself. You have to make a goal for yourself. So often when we make goals to please others, and when you make goals to please others, you can never achieve it. I can give you that in writing, because I have experienced that. So I am a health freak, and I used to do, like, yoga any time of the day. Ask me to do yoga, I used to love yoga, and I used to do it, and I used to be very very fit and strong, and, like, a lot of stamina. I never fall ill, and I was a very healthy child. But something happened in 2014, and which totally disturbed my schedule, because I was emotionally distressed. I was I was not in a good frame of mind, which took a toll on my physical well-being, or on my physical thing. Ki, okay, for why should I do exercises? Nobody loves me, so why should I do exercise? Why should I keep fit? Why should I work on myself? So I stopped loving myself. I stopped taking care of myself. So when such a thing happens, it's very very important that you make a goal for yourself. And at a point, like, I just I stopped thinking about myself. But then, because of that, I had to go to doctor, and I had to pay a lot of bills. So then I realized, okay, this is for me. I want to improve my health. I want to become fit. I become fit and active, uh, and because so that I can do my work on my own. I don't have to depend on anyone else, and I can help other people also. When I made this goal, I started working on my health. I started taking care of my health, and now I have a very strict regime and very strict diet schedule, which, which took lot of time for me, lot of self control for me to build that. Now I don't get disturbed by any cravings or things. I have stopped taking tea, no sweets from past 6 months. So it's like, so strict. I'm not even feeling about it. I'm not feeling like I have to eat sweets. I'm good with it. I'm good with, I distract myself with, like, some healthy alternatives, which will help me to overcome these cravings. So what the first tip is, avoid temptations. Don't go to the places where there are temptations. Rather than go to distract yourself to a healthy place, where, like, you won't be tempted by that thing, and you lose your self control. It takes time for the self control to build, right? So it takes lot of time. So you have to give yourself that time. Focus on one thing at a time. Don't make so many goals, just make one goal and stick to that. Then practice self control. uh, uh, practice self control by appreciating yourself whenever you are able to overcome that one particular hurdle, or you can say a particular temptation, or it can be in your little voice. You have asked your little voice to shut up. So appreciate yourself, give yourself reward healthy rewards, not like going and eating chocolates and other things. Then so yeah, when you are practicing this self control, it improves your physical and mental well being, it improves your relationship, it improves your career, it affects every area, every aspect of your life. So that how the, and it improves your determination, it improves your willpower. Another is one is for your addictions. I had this addiction of spending too much money, or like go for Amazon, anything. Whenever I am in little low mood, I will go open Amazon app and I used to order everything. So that is also an addiction. Smoking is an addiction. Alcohol is an addiction. Eating too much of sweets is an addiction. Eating out is an addiction. Watch being continuously on your phone is an addiction. So all these are addictions. And if you want to overcome these addictions, if you want to overcome this habit, and it, believing that it is for your good. If you don't believe it, you will never change. Believe that this is for your good. Believe that this will help you become an amazing person. This will help you lead an amazing life. When you start believing that, when believe that, then you take action. And when you take action, your little voice shuts her mouth. So the self control is shutting your little voice mouth. So now the thing is, what do you want to do? You want to shut your little voice mouth, or you want to be in control of it. So that is, the choice is yours. No one can, we can lead a horse to a water, but we cannot make it drink water. The same thing applies here. We can tell you, I can tell you how to deal with your self, how to work on your self control. But at the end of the day, you are the driver of your car. No one else can drive your car. So that's it. So if you like this video, do share a comment, and let me know let me know about this video. And if you want to know more about such things, more about social and emotional, and more about well-being and transformation, do message me. I will get in touch with you, and I will take you through through that transformation journey. So till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.